Hi, I'm Tanya, I'm a hoarder, and as I recently moved all the things I have around here to the one place, I wanted to look through to see what I even have, and today I'll be looking to my outerwear, like the coats, jackets, winter ones, spring ones. You don't really need them for the summer, so I'm gonna skip the things you can still potentially wear underneath, but majority of them is hanging here, if not probably all of them. And I want to go through and see what's the story behind the clothes. Starting in the back, I'll begin with the winter ones. And here is a very soft, fluffy, warm jacket that I just acquired recently. Maybe it's not really something you need to wear in London, but if the days go cold, this is wonderful. And since I'm a crazy person, mostly going around by bike, this can really help to keep you from the cold. This one also just got last year. It's a bit too big for me. You can see that all the stuff I'm showing so far is basically a second hand. I just thought there's something stylish about it, regarding it being very neutral color. Therefore you have a lot of option to style. It's made of wool, so again, very warm. And the funny thing is that recently I found a photo of me trying a very similar coat on in a shop a couple of years ago. I just thought it's so beautiful. And then I actually wore this when me and my friend went out for holidays in Bulgaria, and I just felt that it's so much better than the regular ski-style winter jacket and looks a bit classier. But at the end I received comment from my mother saying like, "Honey, are you homeless? Can't you wear a nice jacket?" And I felt I look so good. This is one of my definite favorite pieces, and not just because it's this black leather that would make you look very fierce and bold and like you just escaped from a Matrix or some very cool spy movie. It's actually pretty hard leather, so you're not that flexible in it, but on the other hand it keeps all the cold away, which is absolutely amazing. But what I've really loved it for is its backstory and what it represents for me. It's originally from River Island, but I got it from secondhand shop in Camden. And actually I got it from my friend who bought it for me. We were just having a day out. We actually went in looking for a coat for him, which should have been something very similar, but at the end I ended up getting one. And since we're the same size, I convinced my friend to wear it, and when one of his colleagues see him, he had to make this remark and be like, "Oh, you look like a Neo from Matrix." And I got it in the times when my life was a bit crazy as well, so it was just a perfect match with my entire made-up personality that my friends created for me. But it would forever be this amazing memory, so I'm keeping it close to my heart. And if there's somewhere cold and windy and snowy to go to, this is a perfect one. Next one, I have this pink reversible sporty winter jacket, which could be ideal for skiing as well, but I've honestly never went skiing in it. The thing about this is that it's with me for many years. Over a decade. I got this when I was still in the elementary school, and you can imagine that's been quite a while ago. The best part about it is that you have dark pink and light pink side, and you can easily flip it around and just switch the hoodie, and you can wear it on both sides, and this way you basically have two styles in one, which is really awesome. It's from Tom Taylor's. It's been with me for ages, through adventures, through different things. Then I have a simple black one, sporty style again. I got this when I was staying in a hostel. The material is pretty nice and it's just your regular winter jacket. I used to wear it a lot for like everyday things because it has no particular backstory for me. It was just comfy, easy to wear. It has nice pockets, has all you need, and the neutral color fits with everything. And here I have this super fluffy one. I got this from secondhand shop for probably £2 or £3. I wasn't even sure if I wanted. I just thought it may be a bit silly, but it was so cheap that I was like, whatever, let's just get it. And then I put it in washing and it came out like a carpet or this little hair stick together, and I had to brush it, and then there was hair everywhere. And at the time I was sharing room with other people, so they weren't too pleased about it. But somehow it just turned out to be a total win-win. I wore this jacket on so many occasions, from everyday to a bit more glamorous looks, and it's really just a plastic fluffy thing, but people would stop me on the street and say, "This looks so good." It doesn't even have a proper sleeves, it doesn't have anything. It's truly just a big fluffy piece put together, but I guess it gives you the really nice look, especially if you don't know all the details. And you can wrap yourself in very nicely. It will keep the cold away. You will just look stunning. And as I said, 3 shop found for like a couple of pounds. Here I got another winter piece, and this one was love at first sight. I have it for quite a few years now. I saw it in a shop when I was there with my friend. She was inquiring about something and I saw this on a stand and I was like, that's beautiful, but it's also been really expensive. So by a very much coincidence, the shop just got into renovation that year. Before getting into renovation, they tried to sell everything so they don't have to move it around. They reduced prices to very, very low. So at the end, I got this jacket and it's just a really beautiful and one of my favorite. It's from Cavalli under the brand of Cavalli Class. It has these beautiful fluffy edges. The pattern is just really nice and elegant, but the design is kind of sporty and comfortable, so you can also wear it for every day. I definitely am so happy that I managed to get it at the end. Still staying at the more casual, sporty winter jacket type, I have this silver piece that I also got many years ago, but what I loved about it when I got it was this huge, big, enormous collar. This is filled with probably the feathers, and when I got it first, it was really very blown up, but after years and being washed several times, it shrink. But at the beginning, I also used to have this really long hair. I would just wear this collar, put my hair over it, and I would walk in the bathroom, see my reflection in the mirror, and I would be like, hey, that's like Ruslana Krajunova. Like one of my favorite supermodels who had this amazing long hair. Of course, I look nothing like her, but that was my first thought when I see it in that moment, and I was in love. Then there is this cute piece. It's just thick enough to still pass as a winter jacket. It's the second-hand shop find. Probably got it for a couple of pounds max. The design is really cute and look at these big buttons. Even if it's just for the buttons, it would still be so worth to get it. It's a bit girly, it's adorable, and color is just so nice. I think that's all for the deep winter, so moving on to something more light. I have this really cute floral piece from Moschino. This is definitely something for the either spring or autumn weather when the days got a bit warmer, but you still need to wear something over. I actually got it when my friend and I went out, and the weather turned out to be really deceiving because it looked warm and sunny and hot, but it was not. And going back home when the sun went down, I was kind of low-key freezing, and we were looking through some shops on our way and I saw this. It was love at first sight, what can I say? I just like the print, it makes you feel a bit more special in it. Then I have this little piece, and there's just something about it that really reminds me of a sausage with capes. Of course it's short and it doesn't even have a hoodie, but there's something in the design and I just can't get over it. And despite being really tiny and little, it's actually like double layered, so it will still help you from the cold, but you will also look really cute in this. Next one, I have a simple black trench coat. And this one actually came with me from Lithuania. They have some amazing second-hand shops in Vilnius. And I think at the end of every month they actually do the clearance and reduce prices of everything to so low. You can acquire numerous pieces for a couple of euros. And this was one of them. I think I paid probably 2 euros for it. But it's of really nice quality, and the reason I got it is because it's one of those pieces you can really wear with anything. It's simple, it's easy, it's classy, it's sporty. It's everything in one piece. The color is completely neutral. I love having crazy colors. I love having crazy stuff, but this is like a really easygoing thing that is appropriate for pretty much any event. And another spring-like coat. This one is from Vero Moda. Been with me for quite a few years as well. Got it when I was still in high school. What I love the most about it is this pale red color. It's really pretty, it's classy, it's sporty, and that's it. So this is my Outerwear collection. As I said, I'm only going to be going through the absolute top wear, so I skipped all the jackets and vests that you can actually wear underneath the other clothes. That's for another video, but here you have it. It's not as terrible as I expected. I don't even have that many pieces, to be honest. But I think it's something for every occasion, which is good. Thank you for watching. I'm Tanya and I'm a hoarder.